So I just got a package.
What's in the box? What's in the fucking box?
All right, so I got myself one of these R4 XMP things. So some of you might know what I'm about to do next. I'm gonna be modding my DS Lite. If you guys watched the last video I made, I modded the DSi for my girlfriend. That was a great experience. It was a good push out of my comfort zone and it was super fun to do. And this is one I bought for myself at discount rate. It was only 30 bucks. Let's mod it. So I guess I needed this, the 32 gigabyte SD card. The SD card that I already had was a little bit too big. Please make sure that you get a 32 gigabyte or below SD card. Okay, so I guess the guide that I'm following, they have like a pretty much like a straightforward thing that you're supposed to do. So yeah, I guess you can just like pretty much download like the thing. I use my extract tool, the 7-zip that like you use. So basically click on that, 7-zip, extract. So like get all these, right click, copy, go to the drive, and then just paste it in there. All right guys, I'm gonna be 110% honest. I don't think this is gonna work. I think I need to get a different card, but let's see if it reads. Okay, well the deep labyrinth thing is popping up, so that's good. Okay, it says can't open DS. Damn, okay. Maybe I did something wrong. Okay guys, so what you're actually supposed to do is whatever like R4 card you get, you see this like site, go to that site on whatever R4 card you got, go to that site and just download the firmware. Just do that, okay? Just do that. Just saves you a lot of time. All right guys, as we saw, that one did not work. So let's give it another go. Turn this on. It opens up like normal. Deep Labyrinth again is in there. Okay, it's on this white screen. Is that what it's supposed to do? Okay, that did not work either. Let's try it again. Oh, yeah, it worked. There you go. So, that is fucking crazy, bro. Look at that. Well, here we go. My modded DSi and my own modded DS Lite. Now, if I have to compare the two, I would say that the DS Lite is so much easier to mod. If you're thinking about getting it's the one like old handheld console, and you want to mod it, please do yourself a favor and get the DS Lite.
Oh, what a naive thought from past Daniel. Little does he know that he's gonna spend a couple sleepless nights trying to fix this fucking DS Lite because it doesn't fucking work. Here's what happened.
Okay guys, so it is May 4th. I recorded that video on April 29th, and you would think by the way that I ended that video that it all went right. It did not go right. It actually went fucking left. You know when I booted up the console and the screen was white and nothing showed up, and then I turned it off and turned it back on again and it worked? Yeah, so that would be my life for the past like week, is just turning the console off and turning it back on again to work. So initially when I turned it off and turned it back on, it worked, and I was able to play Pokemon, all that stuff. I was able to play the games. And then if I closed it, put it into sleep mode, or if I turned it off and turned it back on, it would just go blank. The screen would just go completely blank on certain games, or no, on Pokemon. And I was only trying Pokemon because I really wanted to play it. So the screen was just constantly just going white. I thought about changing the time, or because there's a time bomb on the R4 card, meaning it stops working at a certain point. If you put the DS like year backwards, it'll like let you use the R4 card. Then it worked, and then I thought I solved the issue. Didn't solve the issue. The screen continued to turn white. I downloaded a whole new emulator onto the thing. I downloaded Twilight Menu, which is what I put on the DSi, onto the R4 card. It worked, I booted up everything, and then it just stopped working. All of the ROMs just didn't work, like literally not one. It was stuck on the bootstrap menu the entire freaking time, so it just didn't work. So deleted all of that, and then I would put the R4 kernel back on, and you know, I was ready to give up, and then went to the R4 Reddit. That was literally my last ditch effort, and I put my issue on there, and then again, nobody really knew what it was.
A lot of people were suggesting that maybe it was the micro SD card that I used was fake. And I was like, dude, how could it be fake? Like, I literally got it from Target. Like, it's a SanDisk 32 gigabyte thing from Target. Like, there's no way it's fake. So I went, bought another micro SD card, like a really cheap one. It was like $10. It's the one that I put into my girlfriend's DSi, and so I know for sure it works. I went, I bought it, I tried putting it back in, didn't work. I literally just copied everything onto it, didn't work. It didn't work at all. Like, it was having that same issue where it was just turning white. So that one for sure didn't work. So then I tried, I just put the thing right back in, and the last thing I tried was cleaning the like yellow or like the gold prongs on the R4 card, and that fixed the issue I was having initially where on boot up the screen wouldn't really fully boot. That actually like helped it and solved that issue, but it didn't really solve the issue with the ROMs. Now, another person suggested that the ROMs were like bad, like they're bad ROMs, but I had uploaded those ROMs onto my DSi that I did for my girlfriend, and they run completely fine. There's absolutely no issue with them. So I'm just completely confused. I'm in the state of confusion. I've been trying to do this for a week. I've been doing it late at night because that's the only time that I have time to, like, you know, work on these kind of things. I always record at night. So I'm doing these things like late at night, and it's just really frustrating because I want to play on my DS, but I can't. A lot of people suggested that the SD card was fake. I'm like, how could it be fake? Like, that was what was pissing me off the most, was like, the SD card is fake. Like, no, it's not. It's a SanDisk thing. The only reason they were thinking it was fake is because it had a different logo than what people are used to, but SanDisk literally changed their logo. When I cleaned the prongs, I tried it again. I tried opening Pokemon, didn't work. And then I tried opening Animal Crossing, and then it actually booted. It actually booted up, but it was just stuck on the Nintendo screen. When you open up Animal Crossing, there's like the Nintendo thing, like it's the Nintendo game, and it just stopped working. And then I was like, well, that's the farthest I've got. Let me try Nintendogs. Same thing, literally the same thing. So then I turn off the console again. I'm like, okay, what about like Mario or whatever? Try a different game. That one boots up completely, and I'm like, bro, it's the ROMs. The ROMs are fucked, except for this one. So then I'm like, okay, maybe they're not fucked because they did open. So like, let me try it again. And then all the ROMs just started working. Like, every single one started working. Like, the Pokemon games I was having trouble with. All the other games that I had on, like all the games that I was trying to do, it started to work. I'm confused. And I'm still confused because there's no resolution to this story. If you're thinking about getting a DS Lite, don't. Get the DSi. It's way easier to mod. Thanks.